So I understand you guys were the organizers of this event today?
That's correct.
Yes, so we worked with Mark McGinnis, who's a filmmaker who's been working on a documentary of Camilo for many years, and Mark's in LA, and we did a show for Camilo in Detroit in May, and we kind of took that energy and bundled it up and brought it out here to LA.
So you guys exclusively work with Camilo, or you have other artists too?
Oh no, we work with lots of artists, and the gallery is typically we're doing more pop work, pop surrealism. That's kind of, if you want to put genres around the art that we do. That said, because it is a Detroit-based gallery, you know, you have somebody like Camilo, who's regarded as kind of this local genius, and he's now moved into fine art. It's a perfect relationship for us, and yeah, so I think we could kind of take what we do in Detroit and also bring a lot of that to places like LA and Miami and New York, as he has kind of moved away from obviously designing supercars to now becoming an artist. He needs to work with people like us instead of people just in the auto world. It's a totally different world in the art world. So
I understand there's about 35 different pieces here today. Are people going to be buying them, or what's going to be going on here?
They're gonna buy them all. That's the idea. Everything is for sale, and then of course, you know, the idea is to also establish a collector base, future collectors who might not buy now or might want to do private commissions. A lot of Camilo's work is commission work, so if we can take some of those projects on as well.
We have a whole selection of different mediums of artwork here. So Camilo has been painting GTs and Mustangs and Ferraris for many years. Those paintings are long gone and sold, so we have a whole collection of reproductions and prints here people can get. And then there's a handful of original art on canvas, and then there's a wide selection of work which Camilo's recently been working on, which is silkscreen artwork. So he creates silkscreen and then applies it to found objects. So it could be any type of found object, wood. We've got some made on the closet doors, a railroad sign, many different mediums in which he's found and applied silkscreen artwork to create original artwork.
Now we are here in LA. Now you said there'd be a possibility of going to some other cities in the future?
Absolutely. We've done this show in Detroit, and I think while we'll probably set up a base here to do more work and more shows, we can pretty much take this show anywhere. We can take Camilo anywhere. So certainly Miami and New York are next on our list. I would say 2 venues.
No, I mean, I think Camilo has an audience anywhere he goes. Always a party. So anywhere the party goes, the artwork goes, Camilo goes, we can create that atmosphere and that energy. Something that we take from the Banco building, which is Camilo's work and live environment. We take that energy, package it up, and bring it to other people so they can have that experience as well.
Yeah, that's right. And really, the basic theme here is fun. Camilo is a really fun guy. There aren't many artists who have their own supercar. So you have your own supercar, you're going to get girls, cars, and girls. That's kind of the theme of his work. But that's now. We'll see what happens in the future.
My name is Matt DeAndrea. I am the owner of a car website called Motorator.com, and I am the producer of a podcast show with Adam Carolla called Carcast.
So tell me a little bit about that show.
So the show is it's hosted by Adam Carolla and a guy named Sandy Gans, and it's very similar to a radio show, but what we do is we have guys from all over the car industry and people that are into cars and different celebrities and guests. They come down, they chat about racing history and the cars that they love. We had Camilo here at this wonderful exhibit. Camilo, who designed the Ford GT, the most recent. Beautiful Ford GT. He came down and talked about designing of the car and his history in it and art, and invited us out to this event.
Who are some of the other guests that you've had?
Some of some of the other guests we've had, Jay Leno's been on the show. Billy Gibbons from ZZ Top has been on the show. Kenny Wayne Shepherd is a great musician. He's been on our show. We've had some great car guys have been on the show as well, from sort of all walks of life. Steve Saline's been on the show. We've had a bunch of different racers on the show. It's pretty broad, so we get a pretty good group of people.
So are you pretty much getting ready for the next season, or your mid-season, or where are you right now?
Well, because this is a podcast show, we don't stop. We do a show every week, so it's roughly 50 shows or so a year, and we're just going to keep cranking them out every week. You can go to acecarcast.com to check them out.
Very good. Any other comments before we wrap it up?
No, just it's great to be here at Camilo's show, and he's thinking about coming down from Detroit to LA permanently, and we'd love to have him down here with us.
A portion of the proceeds from today's event will benefit the Carroll Shelby Foundation. Reporting in Beverly Hills, I'm Jason Rzucidlo for AmericaJR.com.